Hello YouTube, I'm Grahtimo, and welcome to yet another vlog. You know, one of these days I'm going to have to start making these daily vlogs or something. Like, I have a cell phone, I can easily make a vlog and then upload it to my YouTube channel. Which, well, that would definitely be convenient for sure. So anyways, today I actually wanted to talk about how people change. I have certainly changed. For better and for worse. People I know have changed. My wife has changed. Everybody changes. And I wanted to talk about this because I was I was actually scrolling through some old Facebook posts of my own, and wow, have I ever changed? Like, I can see that. Like, when I was a kid, I was a really shy person. And I always had to build myself up and try to give myself confidence that I never had. I had to pretend that I was confident. And I had a hard time talking to people. I was always afraid of what people thought of me, and I was always afraid of people making fun of me for things that I said and things that I did. And like I've said it before, like I was bullied when I was a kid. I was bullied through 2 years of high school. And it's not fun, especially when you are that shy kid. Because you're shy. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to ask people for help. You don't know how to ask people for help. And I remember one day some kid socked me in the face and it broke my sunglasses and cut my nose right there. And instead of me going home and telling my mom what had happened, I said I was outside and I got hit with a basketball. It was like they were playing basketball and I walked onto the court. That was a complete and total lie. Just because I didn't want to tell my mother that I got punched at school, despite the fact that some weeks it was like a daily thing. Because I was afraid that she was going to get a hold of the school, and then the school was going to get a hold of their parents, and then their parents were going to give them trouble, and then I was going to get picked on for being a tattletale. Like that was real. And well, the last few years since I had started going out with Kat, my confidence had gone from not very to the most confident. I'm more outgoing. I've always been a fairly social person despite my shyness. Once I've made friends, I could talk to those friends for hours and still have plenty to talk about. Hell, I remember when I was a kid, me and some of my best friends, we'd stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning just talking and laughing and having so much fun. And it was always a fun experience to hang out with my friends, because my friends were all I had. Like, I had my family, but, well, some of my family still picked on me. Which, you know, like, now it's like I kind of appreciate it because it's helped to build me up into a stronger person. And even when I was in high school, talking to girls was really, for the first couple of years after I had become interested in girls, it was very much, I wouldn't talk to them. It'd be like I'd see them, they'd talk to me, and it's just like, boom. My face is beet red, and I can't form words. I was so shy. And then eventually it turned into, it didn't quite go from like, oh my god, that's a girl talking to me, to, hey baby, how you doing? But it became like a, hi, how are you today? I was actually able to look at girls and say hi without going all red in the face. And they always thought, like, when I was a kid, it was adorable. And then as I got older, it was like, what kind of weirdo is this? Like, okay, go away, you freak, you know? So eventually, once I got out of high school, I know my story's kind of jumping around here. Once I got out of high school, I started going out with Kat. And I don't know what made me say this, but I before I started going out with her, like, we'd known each other for years. We were good friends. And I logged on to MSN one night, and it was, let me think. I just got home from work, and my parents were living out of province. I was living alone. I was about 17 at the time. Had total permission, of course. No, my parents went out of province for a few weeks at a time, and so I just be at home. Just me and my brother. He lived in, I believe he lived in Gatineau at the time, Gatineau, Quebec. And anyways, so it was only like a 2.5 hour drive from where I was. But I logged on to MSN one night and saw that Kat was on MSN. So I figured I'd say hi, but I didn't just say hi, how are you? I logged on and I said, hi, doll. Literally just those two words. Hi, doll. DOLL. You know, like, a lot of people are now probably thinking like Lola Bunny, like, and never call me doll. You know, like, I wasn't pulling a whole Bugs Bunny or anything. I don't know what came over me. I just called her doll. And I don't know if it's because I was talking to her over the internet or what. Like, it eventually, like, we hung out the next day and I had like the time of my life, and I asked her if she wanted to go out, be my girlfriend, and she thought about it for a couple hours, and she's like, you know, let's give it a try. Like, by that time, she'd just gotten out of a 2-year relationship, so I can totally understand. And then we gave it a try, and now we're married. We'd been together for 7 years, and then we got married. And I gotta say, it's been an awesome 7 years. But over those 7 years with Kat, my confidence has gone from this to this to this. And I can't show you anymore because my range isn't that far, you know. So, but like I was saying, I used to be a really shy person. So, like, looking at me back then and looking at me now, I am two completely different people. Like, I still think I'm kind-hearted, but I don't give a shit. If you get in my way, that's fine. I will go around or I will move you aside. When I was a kid, it was, if you get in my way, then I'll just stand here until you move because I don't think there's room to go around you. You know? Like, just completely two different people. My phone keeps ringing or notifying me of things. So, anyways, so I wanted to throw that down and just tell you guys a little bit about that. Like, I don't know, like, I don't really consider myself a role model, or, well, a positive role model yet. Someday, maybe I'll be a positive role model. I don't know. I do a lot of swearing, and that's pretty bad influence on people. So, anyways, but I also should probably tell you the one moment that kind of made me come out of my shell. Now, as I'd stated earlier in this video and videos before that, I had been bullied through most of my childhood, and even by teachers when I was in public school. I had this one teacher, and I could do absolutely nothing. I could just look stupid, and boom, next thing I know, I'm standing on a specific tile on the floor with the whole class to see, and just because apparently I was bad. But I got singled out by this teacher, and now it actually ended up becoming, my mother ended up pulling me out of school and homeschooling me for a couple of years, just because I was picked on so much, not just by my peers, but by my teachers, those people that were trusted to teach me right from wrong, to teach me knowledge that I am supposed to trust and that I am supposed to run to if ever I am in trouble or I need help. And so that had greatly swayed my confidence from that too. But once I had gone into high school, I said to my mom, I want to go to high school. Like, I don't want to be home. I don't want to be homeschooled anymore. I want to go. I want to make friends. Because when I was homeschooled, I lost a lot of friends because we lost contact, and they kept making friends and being friends with other people, seeing their friends all the time. And I hardly ever got to see my friends. And that that was a big problem to me because I needed my friends. Now, I still had a couple of friends that I got to hang out with, and a couple of friends. Luckily, I had one friend. He was two grades below me, so I never had to worry about whether I'd see him or not when I was in when I was in school, because I never got to see him. Period. When I was in school, we were on completely different playgrounds, and so finally, once I'd gotten to high school. It was 2 years, and grade 11, I remember this kid, he looked at me. He had a baseball bat, and I don't think he was actually going to hit me because he never swung it, but he did tell me that if I didn't move out of his effing way, then he was going to beat the F out of me, and there we go. That's the gist of it. And I might have retaliated with, if you hit me with that baseball bat, then I will run you over with my car. That didn't really help matters much, but he came at me, fists ready, and so I decided, you know what, I'm tired of this, so I just pulled back and I just cold-cocked him. I couldn't help it. I was to that limit where me, a relatively non-violent person, became violent. And then that's when I had discovered my love for punching people. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a words are going to satisfy you so you can find a better solution. No. They had picked on me for years, and then I went to a different school, and then a different bunch of people had picked on me for 2 years. I finally had enough. And I remember I was suspended for 2 days. This kid was suspended for 2 days because didn't matter who started it. It was still finished by either one of us. We both got suspended. And I remember walking into school. It was that Thursday. I walked into school and I'm thinking, oh crap. Like I punched this kid 2 days before, or 3 days prior. And he had a big group of friends. Like, he probably hung out with 6 or 7 people. So I'm thinking I'm going to get it. Like, I'm going to get it. But you know what? I am not going down. Like, I will beat the shit out of every single one of them if I have to. And I didn't. In fact, he actually walked up to me, and I thought he was going to swing. Like, he still had a black eye. So... but he looked at me and he said, "You've never hit anyone." I was like, no, I really haven't. I damn near shit my shorts. And he said, "But you hit me." I said, "Yeah, I did." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm tired. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of people beating me up. Like, I used to take it. Now, if you want to beat me up, well, you better damn well believe that I'm going to fight back. Like, I will go down swinging." And then he says, "I respect that, and I'm sorry." And I was like, whoa, this guy just apologized to me. But it was after that I realized I don't need to be shy. I don't care what people think of me. I don't know what had happened, like what changed in my head, but I didn't care anymore. Like, I could piss my pants and walk through school and go, I don't fucking care what people say about me. I don't care what they call me. Because no matter what, inside, I am stronger than anybody can make me out to be. I am stronger on the inside. How can I best describe this? I'm big and I'm strong on the outside. Like, I'm a big guy. Like, I'm 6 feet tall, 240 pounds, always been a relatively large guy. Good enough. But the saying that sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. No, words can hurt, because it's called an insult for a reason. Okay, you're not being insulted to make you feel better. You're being insulted because you're going to hurt. But you need to overcome a way to not be hurt. You need to learn how to take it. Now, I understand there's people out there that they can't learn how to take it. And I understand that. Like, I'm not saying at all in this video am I saying that you need to grow some balls and take it. No, not at all. This is just sharing my life story. And now that I've shared that with you, I think I'm probably going to have to end it right there. I've been talking for quite a while. As you know, I love to ramble so much. Rambly. So, but if anybody wants to take this advice, like, I'm not saying go and punch your bully in the teeth and everything's going to be better. Absolutely not. That worked for me, but it might not work for you. And, you know, in all honesty, I don't recommend it. If you need to punch something, find a punching bag. You need to scream at something, go find that person. Scream at that person. Or scream at a pillow. That worked for me for years. For the most part. Until you become a serial killer because you got it all deep down inside, and then you walk into the street and then it's like ninjas all over the place, and it's like everybody was kung fu fighting, although surely not everybody was kung fu fighting, but regardless, everybody is kung fu fighting. So I'm gonna leave it on that right there because now I'm getting weird. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel right down that corner there. And I will see you next time. Thank you for that, kind sir. Hey. Alrighty. Oh, you can do it in this one too.